is up, you clowns? We're back with another episode of the This Is All That Matters podcast story time. I am your host. The marathon continues, and I'm joined by my favorite storyteller. So much so that I want to call him my kid's uncle. TheRealKingFish. What's up, man?
Hell yeah. What's up, buddy?
You know, just freezing out here in LA, man. It's like 55 degrees or 60 degrees. It's freezing my butt off.
Such a bitch. It's like 25 degrees here.
I heard, is it the coldest it's ever been at
No.
this time of year?
No. Oh, maybe. That's possible. It's not the coldest it's ever been. I thought that's what you were getting at.
No.
It will get colder. The weather is what got me thinking about this week's story, but I just want to register my objection that there was way too much storytelling on the other podcast. I don't get on here and talk about fucking fantasy football, and I don't think Mikey should be telling so many stories on the other one.
I think he's out of his lane. I'll try to keep him in his lane.
Yeah.
That's really on me.
That's actually not my criticism. I actually do have a criticism, and it's a constructive one. He's telling too many. He's given away too many stories. Like, he's just like throwing out this good story and that good story, and like not getting into the proper amount of depth. And each of those anecdotes he was telling could be an episode of this podcast. So I just want to, that's a constructive one for him, is like, slow down, save some of your ammunition. It's a long podcast season, right? The other thing is, his recollection of the rest of the night when Lane Karchauer punched me is spot on.
He's a unicorn.
Spot on. He made the same walk through my living room that the girl did from a few episodes ago, except this time it was like an undersized teenager in a North Face jacket, high and drunk, walking past somebody's mother. And what got my mom was not that he didn't say anything or anything like that. He let the door slam.
Oh.
Yeah.
Big no-no.
Big no-no. And so, but she's definitely over it. I think she laughed.
That's good.
She laughed. The other thing was that what sparked the fight, and I was at this party, but I think I was in the basement when all of this happened. But what sparked the fight at that house party was Mike, the man, the bully, the person who hit Mikey's name was Conrad.
Okay.
And AT knew him, and AT said, "What's up, Conrad?" And I think because it was AT thought he said comrade. Mikey thought AT said comrade, like a Russian friend, and Mikey said comrade, and he started to laugh.
Oh, see, so as we get to the bottom of this, we realize that he should have been smacked.
Well, I think AT's weirdness, like, I don't think what Mikey did was disrespectful if the guy's name is anything else. He thought AT was being a weirdo and he was laughing at him. Like, it's like so many good things in life. It's just a misunderstanding.
A misunderstanding.
Right? Like, that guy was like kind of right based on his understanding. Mikey was right based on his understanding. And like AT was just being polite. So where are we really?
I think we're in the same place we were before. Shout out to North Face jackets.
I'm wearing one right now.
Ooh, is it a Steep Tech?
It is the OG bought by me in 1999 red mountain guide.
Ooh, fire.
This shit is back. These are back out.
Oh my God, I love it. The Steep Tech to me was such an unattainable plateau. It was like the foam posit when I was that age. It was like there was no chance.
Sean Merston had a Steep Tech. I feel like this is one where we don't have to rhyme his name. This is totally legal. He bought it in the store. And my friend Sean had the gray one, and my friend Shane
the rapper?
Shane the rapper, Shane the ball player, Shane who can jump over cars and shit. Shout to him. He had the yellow one. That's a special kind of man who can rock that, and I think he still got it.
If I had a Steep Tech, I'd want it to be a hot color like that too.
Yeah,
I would want everybody to know.
I think go big or go home, right?
That's it. That is
Yeah.
it, boss. You only
So
live the once.
I was thinking about the weather. It's cold.
Mm.
A lot was running through my mind about that, but I decided cold weather. Let's tell a warm story.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. Were you a summer job guy? Like, did you have jobs in the summer?
I was such a piece of garbage. I one summer worked at Blockbuster. And as far as
Okay.
summer jobs go, I also had a proper internship
Yep.
at a talent agency that my
Yep.
dad
I
got
remember
me.
that. Yep.
But summer job guy, I got fired from a job at school. Like we could save
Mm,
that for another story.
sure.
But I don't think so. I would say no.
Yeah. I was a big summer job guy.
Okay.
I worked only, yeah, I worked pretty much every summer. I don't, again, I'm not giving away stories, so I'm going to save a lot of these, but
Hmm.
I thought it would be fun to talk about the summer I spent working at the lobbying firm for a politician who will go unnamed. But if you know me, anyone in this league would know who the politician was. I don't think I I don't think I'm going to break any laws here, but politics being what they are and the environment we live in, I'm not going to say the name.
No such thing as bad publicity, John.
That's
That's
fair,
it.
but so look, I had lots of summer jobs. I worked in my grandfather and my uncle had a warehouse. I spent a couple summers there. That was
Okay.
fun. I worked at the Virgin Megastore. That's a podcast
Ooh,
episode of
love
its
it.
own. That was dope. No money. I worked in the um, said politician's office when he was in office. Those were
Ooh,
pretty solid. Didn't do much. But this particular summer, I worked at the actual consulting firm. I
okay.
was important. I just want you to know, I was being paid $700 a week.
Wow.
That was an ungodly amount of money.
Why didn't you have a steep tech? That's crazy.
Uh, it was a little
Thought
late.
better
It
of
was
it.
past that time. This was college.
Okay.
This was like coming to the end of college, and the it was a hot time for this political, uh, this particular place. It was
Mm.
wild. They were making money hand over fist, connected everywhere, but they were involved in some pretty crazy shit.
Ooh.
Um, like nothing illegal, but there
Oh,
was
okay.
I remember one of the clients was a
Really?
a taser manufacturer that had been malfunctioning and like had a couple of people had like died in prison
And
and
they were
they needed help.
consulting them on how to
They were like
resurrect
helping
their.
them rehabilitate their
Got
image.
it.
Like
Got it.
how
Okay.
can we get back in the prisoner shocking game?
Right.
Um, there was a drug manufacturer whose drugs had like sort of gotten out of control and caused a crisis in the started to cause a crisis in the United
Oh,
States that
Jesus.
needed some help. I wasn't too involved with that one. And I had one job in particular that summer, which was I would get up in the morning and the internet was in its sort of infancy, and I would try and I was supposed to gather press clippings and information in the media about the customers of
Okay.
this, like the clients and the people who work there. On like my second day, someone who worked there, I was not familiar with the ways of corporate
Mm.
America. Someone who worked there who was not famous and nobody would know. There were some allegations like in the newspaper about involving domestic violence,
Mm.
etc. I cut them out of the newspaper and included them in a hard copy press digest that went on everyone's desk of everyone at the office.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. So that was a big mistake. They didn't fire me or tase me or anything like that, thank goodness. But that was pretty dicey. But the thing I remember most distinctly about this summer, in addition to like not doing much work and making $700 a week for it, was um, there was a rumor going around that there was a rumor. In those days there were rumors. How did things
Yeah.
go viral in in
It's like
in
analog viral, like
2004? Yeah.
I think like I don't know. Did it have the capability of doing so? Like it would have to be on the news. Like it would have to be
Yeah.
on the local, like New York One or something like that.
Yeah. Or New York one. I watched
Right?
New York one. I watched New York
Shout,
one with my children in the morning. Shout to
shout,
shout to Pat
shout.
Keenan. Um so so there was a rumor of whatever going around that Jews Jewish people,
Okay.
my people, had been made aware of 9/11 before it happened.
This is taking a
Yeah,
turn. Oh my goodness.
it's just
Okay. All
yeah,
right.
the dark days. Um, there was a rumor going around that Jewish people had been made aware of September 11th before it happened,
All of them?
and that it just well, that's the question, right? Like
Via email? Like what? How
enough
did
of
they?
them,
How are they notified?
enough of them knew that an outsized number of them had stayed home on September 11th.
Hmm.
Yeah. Now, I think things like this are like better to just like,
First of all, how are they
like how do you
tracking
get
such
my
data? That's insane.
correct?
Who's that's
Yeah.
okay.
Well, I'm about to tell you
Oh,
how
okay.
one thought here. Someone at this consulting company saw fit to ask me, I wonder why me. They provided me with a list. This is really fucking dark. Now that I'm saying it out loud. Um, or I procured my own list. I don't remember. I mean, I'm talking like we didn't have computers. Like we had the
Sure.
high speed internet and printers. So
Like you
the idea,
shared them type of deal? Like you just go to the computer station type
great
thing?
question. We sat in a room, like eight of us, and we
Okay.
were like a really potent mixture of like nerds and frat guys. Like we had
Mm.
fun, and like it was like the fucking
Sounds
Breakfast
like a
Club,
good time.
kind
Yeah,
of. You
sounds
know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like
Yeah.
you got hungover guys, you got because some of these people had gotten like legitimately gotten this job through merit, and then
Oh.
other people were like connected like I was, and I
Mm-hmm.
could have been either, but for that summer I was definitely like in the
The
nepo
connected
baby
one.
camp.
Sure,
Yeah.
sure.
So I I got a list. I'm sure I was acting at the direction of someone else because I swear to you I never would have thought of this. I obtained a list of people who died on September 11th in
Oh,
the tragic attacks on the World Trade Center, and I was asked to try and figure out which of them were Jewish.
oh my God.
Yeah, and I got to like the B's or the C's, and I
Uh,
was like, yeah, I can't.
I've got
Like,
to
I don't
stop.
know. Like, I don't think we can keep doing this. Like, I can't do this. This is not. This is unreliable. Like, this is both unreliable and very questionable, and I'm not going to do it. I don't remember getting any pushback. Like, probably it was like, yeah, okay. Like, we were just looking for something for the interns to do and have nightmares about for the rest of their lives. But
That's insane. So there were 2,900 people. It's basically 3,000 people who died on September
correct.
11th.
Did you
And
know
you
that by
went
memory, or did
through,
you Google that?
I just Googled that. Th- This, that you got to the B's or C's. At C, how many were Jewish?
I don't know.
You don't know.
I don't remember. I mean, plenty were maybe Jewish. I don't. I who's to say?
This is insane. So
Like,
you're not sure if this was asked. So first, I got so
I'm
many
not
questions.
sure how much direction I got in terms of how. I don't know if I don't. Somebody asked me to do this work. I don't know how much direction they gave me. What I know now about working with interns is you want to be really specific about what they should
Very,
do. But I don't
very.
know. And like I was a pretty good intern. Like I was good internship stuff. I was really good at. Like, um, look,
Yeah.
I'm a good worker in general, but like if you tell me, the kind of stuff you give interns, like repetitive, the kind of stuff that
Hmm.
like I would do that type of shit. Like you need me to
Yeah.
move boxes, you need me to run errands, like
Yeah.
whatever, man. Like I
Data
understood
entry.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
exactly. Like I was a good intern. Um, so anyway, I don't know how much I got, but that was my main activity was the press digest. They didn't fire me from that when I
I got questions about that too.
reprinted the domestic abuse allegations, which was good. And but I did yeah. So I did do that. I don't what
Wait. Okay.
okay
One, you were
yep
paid $700 a week to
a week.
essentially Google something, like to Google stuff, basically.
My friend, my first step in this process was to cut articles out of the newspaper.
Yo, this is how like it's so great to be a white person that knows rich people. It's amazing. You got this
Yeah,
job.
yeah,
Like
and And you know the worst
Unbelievable.
part about this, some ways the funniest, because obviously I was paid according to like a schedule, like a 2 week schedule. Do you know who had to finance most of my summer, as he did every summer, and like for approximately 10 years between when I was 18 and when I was, all right, let's call it less than 10 years.
Blonde person.
Yeah, blonde person would still have to use his money to pay for my shit, and then when I got paid, I would have to like give him the money back.
That's right. Like a true gambler.
The man has been lending, he hasn't had to lend me money in a long time. But let me tell you, from that day, I told you about that day we hung out and he gave me the money that I had
Yeah.
shot that was supposed to be like for my whatever after we got in a slap fight at Chelsea Piers or Basketball City. You remember? Call back, I think, to
Yep.
episode 1. He gave me money. So what were we, ninth grade, 14 years old? I
Yep.
think from like the time I was 14 to the time I was 24, he and I were engaged in like he like gave me 0% interest loans, basically.
What a guy. So
What a
fatherly.
guy.
What a guy. So all
What a
right,
guy.
so all right. So can we do a little bit deeper dive on this domestic abuse
Yeah,
allegations
it was
thing?
like the guy was like typical New York Post shit. Like an
But is this
employee of
unbeknownst to you? Like you didn't know?
that he worked
Or
there.
yeah, like how was
I
this
thought that
malicious?
all
Was this a malicious act?
I thought it was my responsibility to share all of the news with everyone. Knowledge is power.
Sure.
It didn't occur. Like now, I think I would at least ask how serious we were about like making everyone aware of everything. Like, what is the purpose of this assignment exactly? But
Right.
then I was like, I'm going to show these people that I'm leaving no stone unturned. Like, I read the whole New York Post, not just the newsy part, also the gossipy, shitty part. As you know, I
I
love.
got
You
everything,
know,
homie.
I'm on it, guys. I am fucking raise my pay to $800 a week.
Yes,
Yeah,
bump me up. Also, was there a confrontation between you and this human? Like, did you ever walk past
there
him in the
were
hallway?
there were a lot of
Is
people
this one
looking
of the
there.
punches in the face you didn't
No,
tell us
no.
about?
I will tell you, the saving grace here was at this particular place, there were a lot of people that didn't come to work, like ever.
Sure.
And
So,
I
okay.
don't know what they were. They may have been traveling. It may have just like this was a place where they were printing money at the time. And so, like, I don't think he saw it.
Oh, good for him.
Yeah.
Luckily.
Well, good for
Luckily
me.
for you. Yeah,
I
luckily
remember my
for you.
biggest challenge was that after I finished cutting the news, like while I was handling the newspapers, if I touched the tape that I would use to secure the articles to
Ugh,
the page, it would leave
disaster.
fingerprint. It would,
It's a
like
disaster.
yeah, it was a disaster. And yeah, that was one of my biggest challenges that summer,
Did they have
I would
lefty
say. In addition to
scissors?
the fact that I was 20 and like, like getting into bars was a pain in the ass.
Ugh. I remember that. I got in trouble a lot for that. They had lefty scissors though. Were they an equal
I
opportunity
can't use lefty
employer?
scissors.
What?
I
Why?
can't. It's because I can only use righty scissors. I can only cut with my right hand because I'm oppressed.
Oh,
I'm impressed.
that's
That may be the
crazy.
only. I mean, you've played basketball with me. Like that may be the only thing I can do right-handed. Is this?
Yeah,
Use a
is
scissor.
the cutting the thing out. What was school like for you as a lefty? Was it hard?
Uh,
Emotional corner here. How was it?
um,
Are you okay?
I was just talking about this.
Hmm.
When I was in high. Oh boy, you touched me. I'm crying.
I got
Um,
you.
in college, do you remember in college those like obscenely small desks that would like fold up out of the chair in the large study halls? Like it was
Yes.
like a 6 inch by 6 inch desk.
Yes. Yes, I
So
do.
I would, especially during exams, but if no one sat next to me, I would use the one attached to the other seat, the seat to my left, which I thought was
Mm,
ingenious.
you're
At
brilliant.
Stuyvesant, they would have a few of those massive like one piece desk things.
Hmm. Hmm.
Um, I They would have some lefty ones, but like you'd have you that wasn't necessarily your seat, and they weighed
Right.
like 60 pounds. So anyway, I would make
That
do.
is.
The key to being left-handed is having the right supplies.
Mm.
Like no, like you can't have any spiral bound anything. Your pens can't run at all. Like right. So like I would use three ring
Viral
binders.
pound.
Take the paper out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Undo the binder, take the paper out, write with
Oh
it, put it back.
wow. Dang.
or
Oh,
everything
what
has
an
to be
L.
flat. Yeah.
Technology has really helped you lefties quite a bit.
Yeah, I'm out here with a pen and paper at work, and I think I need to stop. It's like
Yeah.
it's hurt. Some people think it's cool, and other people think I am a fucking dinosaur,
Social
and
capital,
both
man.
are right. But if I have my computer open, I have, like many people, I don't I don't really believe in multitasking if I can avoid it, and so
Yeah, I do.
I I like to try and stay focused. Like
What's your process for transferring the notes? Because you need them digitally. So what's your process?
no, I do not transfer them.
So
What are we
that's the
doing with
problem.
notes?
That's
What
the
are we doing with
problem.
notes? Are people really reading all these notes?
I go
I
back through my notes and add action items. I do that all the time.
Okay, that's different. I do that. Yeah, fine.
I do that quite a bit. Well,
I
just a
are
little data for you here. Hold on.
Yeah.
We have from the internet, 10.6% of
It's
the
not. It's a lie.
population.
It's a lie.
Oh, it's a
It.
lie.
I think it's like homosexuality. Or sorry, that came out too formal. It used to be 10% when people were
Okay.
forced to change and not acknowledge who they are. I think it's much higher. I'm
Oh,
encountering
because I
more
was
and
gonna
more
say, because
lefties.
our league is sitting at 30%.
I'm encountering more and more lefties every day.
You think people
And
are, so we're coming out of the closet. All the lefties are
I,
coming out.
yeah, they used to change people's hands and all that shit.
Oh
That
my
is
God.
long gone.
Yo, human
Um,
beings are quite incredible. I tell you what.
you know, human beings never cease to amaze.
No.
They never
Forcing your
cease to amaze.
child to be a righty because is it like people are afraid of like being banished from
There was
the
some,
community? Is that it?
yeah, there
It's
was
like
some devil thing.
behind
Wasn't
being a
there a
lefty?
devil thing? Yeah, like the devil sits to the left of the Lord in some book, the Bible, maybe.
Is
Isn't
Donald Trump a lefty?
I don't know about Donald Trump, but a lot of lefty presidents. I don't have my
Obama's
computer.
lefty, right?
Obama, I think Obama, McCain, both lefty. I think McCain was a lefty. I mean,
Trump
he's got
left-handed?
both
List
left-handed. I
of
think George.
left-handed presidents. Here we go.
Yeah, go ahead. It's gonna be a lot.
Let's see. Let's see. Truman, Ford, Reagan, Bush, Clinton, Obama.
That's a lot.
There's some others who demonstrated left-hand ability. Jefferson and
Oh,
Wilson.
you're telling me there were presidents with
Switch
left-handed
hitters.
tendencies?
We got funny
Left-handed
boys.
tendencies. That is, we know what that's supposed to mean.
Yep. Oh man, switch hitters, man. I love it.
Left, being left-handed. This I wasn't expecting us to talk about this. I am so proud to be left-handed. I cannot even tell you.
Really? Okay,
Yes.
cool.
Although I will say, uh,
What? Tell me. Tell me.
I will say that going to my right, being able to do things on a basketball court with my right hand, it like I'd give anything.
So do you believe in the hypothesis that lefties are
Yes,
worse to their right than righties are to their left?
I do. And I
I
can
think
tell
so
you,
too.
I've not heard this discussed a ton, but I think that there is such an inherent advantage in being like, I can
Mm.
tell you that I know from experience, and I'm not a great basketball player. We know that the first few minutes of a basketball game, the guy I'm playing against is fucking lost.
Right. He's like, wait a
And
minute.
then, like after a couple of minutes, or like people like my friend who's on the other team, this happens all the time, is like he's only going to go left. It's over. It's like it's over. And I think that few minutes, or just like it fucks you up.
It's like, ooh, who is this tricky Jew who escaped
Yeah.
9/11? Who is this?
Yeah. Who's this tricky Jew who survived 9/11?
You sneaky, sneaky.
Yes, I believe that there is no such thing as a basketball player who only goes right in the NBA. There are so many lefties.
No,
Shit, there's going to be
untrue,
a Hall of
untrue. I
Fame.
got you. Jaylen Brown is known to have no left hand. He's made fun of on the internet
Yes,
all the
yes,
time.
yes.
They
That
always
is
they always
true.
put his face on that guy, the actual one-handed basketball
That
player.
is true. But here's my argument. Jaylen Brown is not supposed to be dribbling. Like this is a newfound.
Sure.
Like Jaylen Brown is supposed to be a one or two dribble basketball player.
That's it.
And that's
Go
okay.
shoot it,
Like
doggy.
you can do a lot, but I think he would be better if he did less. Wait, you think
My
he's Scottie
kids,
Pippen? Yeah, Scottie
yeah,
Pippen. Come
he
on.
dribbled a lot. No, he was more of a
Exactly.
he was
Hell
more.
yeah. Scottie
Yeah,
Pippen
he was
might
the
be the best point
initiator.
forward of all time. I'd like to give that a
I've
thought.
I've hated that man. You know the dunk on Patrick Ewing where he
Yeah.
shoves him
Yeah,
onto
it's
the
very unkind.
ground?
It's very unkind.
I that was it for me as a human being. That was it. No, I would not help him if, if he was like drowning in the dock or whatever. I would not
Yeah.
help your boy. That's it.
I think
Sorry.
that um he is one of the cool like his game is just so fucking cool. Like he was actually a super cool player, but he is like just he drove me nuts as a player and his
Mm.
what is his story? I'm
Well, you know
this
what
is a very
else? You know what
very
else is
I once
confirmed? He
sorry.
definitely has the biggest penis in the history of the NBA, without a doubt, in my mind. Most well endowed basketball player ever.
I am inclined to agree.
Go look at the Last Dance, man. The first of all the depth of his voice, like how
He
deep his
broke
voice
I
goes,
I used to
and the
buy
hands are insane.
I
They're
used to
insane.
buy earphones like at a like a particular type of earphones at a bodega. Like this,
Hmm.
I used to buy a particular type of earphones at a particular bodega like pretty regularly. I really liked them back in the day.
Okay.
And in the
Yep.
early days of podcasts, I listened to a podcast that he was on, and he blew out the earphones with his voice.
Shout out
That's
to him, man.
that's
Shout
yo
out to
shout to
Scottie
Scottie Pippen.
Pippen.
Um, made the least money a person like this is a guy that's blown his money multiple times. He
Hmm.
picks fights with Michael Jordan.
Oh,
He
dumb as rocks, right? Like
Yeah,
probably
it's
as
like, dude, you
dumb
should
as
be
a
a
doorknob.
legend. It's
Hmm.
like it's not that hard. Um, so
Stupid.
yeah, that was just one summer job. Look, the I always, like I liked the thing I liked about working always
Hmm.
was like, and still do, is like the people. Like it's like school. Like
Hmm.
I always used to say I like a half day of school better than a day off of school.
Word. Oh, shout out to you.
Like
That's a good one. That's a good one.
right? Like go to
Yeah.
school, meet your friends, go do something, hang out. Like it I love people and like it I like whatever these jobs were like was great. You make a little money, but the money was,
Mm.
pass some time.
You're just giving
But
it back to Sean anyway. So,
right, I owe Sean so much money. It's actually like the dollar amounts were
Mm.
low. We're talking about
Okay,
$50 here, $100 there.
sure. Big
Tops.
in
Like
our
it wasn't
day.
like he
Big
gave me
back in the day,
cash.
that's big. That's
He didn't
not a
yeah,
small
it's big.
amount.
He didn't give me cash. Honestly, I think the only time he gave me cash was that one time after he slapped me and but he would just
Uh,
pay like we would like go out and he would pay.
mhm.
And like those weren't big dollar amounts, but fuck man, the leverage,
Yeah.
like the how badly I needed it
Mm.
was
Yeah, he had
just
you
like
pinned, as Mikey would
no,
say.
he wouldn't even I don't even remember him being too concerned about it.
Oh man, what a guy.
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
a, what
we
a
talk a
wonderful
lot
guy.
about him like bullying us, but like I said, he's a great man, great friend.
There's two sides to every story. Two sides to every coin.
Wait,
How
who's
does
got
that
the
go?
other side of the story?
I just mean, he's a dick and he's a nice guy.
Yeah. Oh, that was the other thing I wanted to raise in terms of the Asians at Stuyvesant, and
Oh,
this is really
okay.
important. Sean was like Sean and Joe, but Sean in particular were like the connective. They were the reason that the Asians cared about
Word.
us because Sean had gone to middle school with them and had connections. Like it was a Queens thing.
Oh,
If it
cool. It
hadn't been
wasn't
for that,
hoops. It was that they went to middle school together. Okay.
yeah, they all had gone to yeah, exactly. Like it was like a Queens thing, and so Sean was connected. Look, I mean, those guys were very loyal. I think being at a party with them. I mean, I could do a whole thing about these particular parties. That was my friend who he probably would say you are not my friend. You did terrible things to me. We forced him. He lived in a house, and we forced him to have two parties against his will. And that was like after the first one went awry. We made him have another one.
Yeah. That was
Um,
probably the deal breaker, that second one.
Yeah,
I would
we didn't
guess.
ask about a third. I think the second one is where like all the cops came. Like all the cops came.
Yeah, we didn't. I didn't make it in
Yeah.
time. Didn't make it. Sure
Well,
was
you got
fun.
involved with Handel.
Yeah, late,
Like
late
you would
sucker.
have made it. You would have made it.
I was probably over there freaking out, showing up 10 minutes early.
You like had a football jersey on or
Yep,
something.
yep, with the hat and a sweat rag hanging out of my back pocket.
You,
Shout out
so
to
you
me.
think you might have been wearing a do rag? You have a
Yeah,
do
well,
rag on your head and a sweat rag in your pocket. That is a lot.
you keep it real. You
I.
gotta be true to yourself. The other
It
thing
is
that
so
that I did for
hard.
a while was
Please,
I would do the LL Cool J thing. Do you know that thing where you
one pant leg.
roll up
Like
one pant leg? I used to do
one
that
pant
too.
leg. Yeah.
I don't know if that might have been a middle school thing, but shout out to LL.
Oh, I don't know what yours was in the house on.
Oh, I don't know. Let's see. In
That
the
that'll answer
house,
your
right?
question.
In the
In the
house.
house. Ah, I don't know. That might have been too black for network television,
Oh
or that
no,
was
this
on. Was that
is.
on the WB or UPN? I
Oh
guess.
no, yeah, definitely not in the house. It's in the house. American
I told you. I
sitcom.
knew it.
It was in. Give it to me. Give it to me here. Where are you? Oh, 99.
I knew I was going to guess
99.
that. I've been watching the Wayans brothers.
Okay. Oh no,
It,
excuse me. The first episode of In the House was in 95. So that makes sense.
wow. So yeah, middle school. There you go.
Yeah, middle school. Oh
Yeah.
man. Wow, this is a legacy show right here. Jesus Christ. Television was
Yeah, I
crazy
watch the
back in
Wayans
the day.
brothers sometimes. I just kind of throw it on to see what they're wearing.
Oh, it's probably
You know, I
fire.
like that. I like the outfits. Yeah. It comes and goes. A lot of Mecca, a lot of Aniche, a lot of like
Mecca.
Mecca. Mecca was cool.
Yes, it was.
Mecca
South
was
Pole.
cool.
There's a lot of, if you listen to Dave East, a lot of South Pole references, which
I
are,
can't like Jesus Christ. Don't get me started. Don't get me started.
that's
Dave
what we
East.
should start a different podcast called Don't Get
Dog,
Me
it
Started. And
is
I try to get you
yo.
started.
I'm starting. I'm starting. I want to like this fucking guy. What can we get? Can we rap a little faster? Rappers of this decade. Can we move it along, please?
Too slow. Too slow for
Like,
you.
please, can we get some drums and some beats per minute? Like, you can rap. I'm fucking
Hmm.
listening. You can rap. The world is still dark. There's still so much fucked up shit to talk about. Can we
Yeah.
just move it along a little faster?
Let's get it up to pace a little.
This is
I
music
think
for
you
people who
can you
don't
listen to it
leave the
on
house.
2 times speed? I think you could listen to
That's a
it.
great question. Ask Willits.
Yeah. Shout out to Willis.
Ask Willits.
Oh
Ask
man.
Willits. Yeah.
Oh, also his birthday today. Shout out to him on his
Happy
birthday.
birthday to Mike Willits, my roommate. My
Yeah.
I can't say call him my day one. It took me a little while to warm up, but once I did, great guy.
Pike
Great guy.
Millets. Pike Millets.
Yeah, sorry. Should we wrap? Nah, I don't think so. I think when we talk nicely about people, also every time we do it, we forget the second time we mention them.
That's right. That's right.
We never.
Well, Mikey has
we
a
never
problem
do.
with us being nice to each other for some reason. I'm not sure why.
I can't believe he has more of a beef with us saying we love each other than the fact that we end every episode making fun of him. I thought that's what he was going to say.
So sweet. Like the jealousy is just so obvious all over
We
his
end every
face.
episode talking about how he is a weirdo or whatever it is, and that he has no problem with that, but he has a major beef with the fact that I get a sweeter goodbye than he does.
Unbelievable. Well, on that note,
Yeah,
can't
shout
wait to
to
see your
him.
face.
Shout to you.
Yeah, can't wait to see your face.
Absolutely. Yeah, man. What is that going to be soon?
We're planning for March.
Great.
Spring break jaunt. So we will be
Great.
making a stop in Brooklyn for sure.
Great. We now have documented evidence for when I start to complain that I got notice of things too late and now I have to rearrange my schedule and what the fuck is Charlie's problem. So we have the receipts.
All right. There it is.
All right, bud. All right. Love you.
Love you too.
See ya. Yep. Bye. My friend, who he probably would say you are not my friend. You did terrible things to me.